Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, welcome. It's lovely to have you. If you're not and you are used to watching my channels, then don't adjust your sets. This is me back with a new video. So I haven't, let me just turn my light down a little bit because it's a bit blinding. I haven't uploaded for probably about 4 weeks now, I think. I was doing Vlogmas and it just got hectic. My work was busy, obviously Christmas bits were busy. I was doing quite well with Vlogmas, to be fair. I wasn't uploading every day, but I was doing okay, especially for my first year as a new YouTuber. But then I got pretty poorly. It was only like flu. But yeah, it knocked me for 6. So I spent a day or 2 in bed and spent a little while recovering from that. So then I was out of my groove, didn't have much to show you or that I could show you at the time. I was then working on another project. So anyway, I'll stop the rambling, but I'm back and hopefully I can start uploading a little more frequently. So to show you how busy I've been, this is my Sew Hayley Jane box from January. It arrived, I think it was last Thursday or last Friday, and it's still in the box. I haven't even looked at it because I've been that busy. So I'm going to open it with you still today. I appreciate a lot of you have probably seen it already. Obviously, because of how long it's taken me to open it, I've got an idea of what fabric I'm going to have because there was 3 in the classic box this month. I haven't really seen the fat quarters or the gift or anything like that though, so I'm quite intrigued about that. I know that the theme this month I think was out of this world, so yeah, I'm looking forward to sitting down. I like to sit down and actually open this with you all, and yeah, just enjoy it really. I don't like it to be a rush thing of, oh, I'm really busy, so I'm just going to open it and have a look. I like to sit down and properly have a look at it. I then always plan to go and make a cup of tea afterwards and read the magazine. So it's currently Wednesday morning, really early. I haven't even started work yet. So yeah, gonna do this first to start my Wednesday, and then I've got some other bits to show you afterwards as well. So if you're not interested in the unboxing, then skip forward for when I'm talking about my new project. Okay, so opening the box. As I said, I subscribe to the classic box, which we've got here. I think is 2.5 meters of fabric. And then 4 fat quarters, a gift, some haberdashery. Oh, that fat quarter's nice. So we've got our magazine that the box always comes with. So as I said, I like to have a cup of tea and sit down and read it. In the magazine you get lots and lots of ideas. One of them is from Tamlin, It's Sewn on the Tyne, and I can see that her fat quarter project this month is actually a laptop sleeve, which is a fantastic idea. And yeah, I think I might actually make one of those. Got a little bag next, which feels like it's got some sort of maybe haberdashery in it. Let's have a look. Oh, what's that? Can you see that? Let me turn my light down a second so you can see it. What is it? I assume it's some sort of tailor's chalk. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's a thing of chalk, which is, when do we ever not need more chalk, really? Lovely. Keep that safe. My goodies, my edibles in this box are 2 Starbursts, so they're lovely. Oh, I love these fat quarters so much. So my first one is lilac with stars on it. My second one is this sort of, what's it called, like galaxy print. This one is a bit like an ombre tie-dye, which is pretty. And then this one is like a checked, almost tartan maybe? Not tartan, is it? Just like a check print, but it's lovely. I then have from Ethel and Joan, hand cast resin accessories. And this is like a belt buckle, and it's got all different sort of like gold leaf and silver leaf in it. That's really lovely. I'll definitely use that. My thread this month, which will give you an idea as to which fabric I've got if you're familiar with them. So it's like a navy blue. And then I didn't realise that this was double gauze actually, which it seems to be. Yeah, I think that is double gauze. I'd just seen images of it when they'd popped up on social media, but I tried not to look too much. I have got the navy blue with the suns on. Oh, what can I make out of that? Ooh. And it's double gauze, so it's really, really soft. Nothing's springing to mind. I feel like we're at that point in the year. It's obviously January, middle of January. It's really cold outside here in the UK. It's freezing. So I don't feel like I want a dress. I don't feel like I'm wearing dresses at the moment. But then, oh, I don't know. What could I make? I actually feel like I want to just make a pair of pyjamas out of it, because that's what I'm living in at the moment. Is pyjamas, but then I know I'm going to get to summer and want dresses. I can't see a dress for me out of this. What do you think? What have you seen? What do you think? What would you make out of it? Or what have you made out of it? Because I know some people would have no doubt used theirs already because we've had it that long. But yeah, I love that. I love navy blue. Just popping everything back in the box so that I don't make a mess. Yeah, I love navy blue, and the suns are really pretty with the gold. I could make something potentially with the belt buckle as well, because that would match, but who knows? Let me know down in the description box. What would you make out of double gauze, or what have you successfully made out of double gauze? I made a pair of Tilly and the Button Sophia dungarees out of double gauze, and whilst I absolutely love them because they are so comfortable, I feel like they stretch out a little bit, and because the Sophia dungarees are quite a loose fit trouser anyway, I feel as though they get really loose by the end of the day. So yeah, a little unsure about that one. Let me know what you think. So moving on to another reason why I've been so busy recently, and this really has taken up all of my time. So probably about 5 years ago now, I started making hair bows for my niece when she was old enough and she had a bit of hair. And that really spiraled. Friends and family saw that I was making hair bows, and so they wanted some as well. It was just the sort of like hair bows, I still make them now, but like the hot glue gun on, I've actually got a piece here, let me show you. So it's like this sort of fabric, so it's almost like canvas backed and then printed on. So yeah, so I started making bows with that probably about 5 years ago, and then dabbled in, why did I just move my tripod? Why would I do that? Because now everything's going to be off kilter. I then dabbled in making sort of bows for dog collars and things like that, but at the time I wasn't particularly confident on a sewing machine, so I left that to one side, but the idea was still there, and I just carried on with the hair bows. And it's sort of peaked and troughed. Obviously when I've had time, I've put out a new batch of hair bows and things like that. Last year, and for a couple of years now, I've been selling on Etsy, and I was putting together all of sort of my accounts really for last year, and realised that due to Etsy fees and the price of my bows being quite low, I actually lost out. I didn't make any money, and it actually cost me to make them. So this year I decided I'm going to relaunch. I'm going to create all of these new products. I spoke to sort of friends and previous customers and things like that and said, what would you like to see from me this year? And it was basically the original idea that I'd came up with, so making hair bows for kids and accessories for people. that also then match their dogs. So brilliant. And I took that idea and basically ran with it. So I've been creating all of my stock to launch, basically. So I've come off of Etsy because it's just too expensive, in my opinion. And I only found that I was really getting sort of good amount of sales when I was paying for ads. And if I'm paying for ads, that's obviously more expensive, and that's where I was losing out on money. So it just didn't make sense to do it. So I have created a Facebook page, and I'm going to be selling from my Facebook page to start off with. I am also set up for, or hopefully going to be set up for, a couple of craft fairs just locally to me, and in the surrounding areas, which hopefully should do quite well, sort of spring, summer time. And then, yeah, going to come up with what will be the best thing for me to do. So I've trialed a website. I've been having a little look at that, and I think that's going to work quite well. But yeah, so anyway, I'm rambling. But for now, I'm going to be selling from Facebook and craft fairs whilst I look at building a website in the background. Because building a website, even though the sort of easy places like your Wix or Squarespace and things like that are quite easy because you have templates, there's still a lot involved in it. But anyway, let me show you some of the products that I've come up with. So, obviously for dogs, we have dog bandanas. Coming in, at the moment, I think is 3 or 4 different sizes that I have. So this is one of the sort of girly floral ones. We then have matching scrunchies for humans. And I make my scrunchies quite wide so that you can actually see the pattern when they're sort of twisted in your hair. I then have for, I can't see where they are for looking, 2 seconds. I then have, this is probably a bad example because it's not got one in there, but these are just doggy poo bag holders. So you pop your poo bag in, it folds over, and then you can just pull your poo bag out. I actually use one of these exactly the same, and it's brilliant. I just clip it onto my dog's lead, and I know that I've always got them then when I'm out. Because it sort of pulls out off the roll of bags, they're really handy to grab hold of, especially at the moment when it's freezing outside, and your hands are cold when you're out on a walk. So then we also have dinosaur fabric. I also have, so everything matches. Everything that I make has got sort of the whole set. I've got paisley print poo bag holders, which I think is quite nice for men, the paisley print, even though it looks lovely on women as well. I could see my boyfriend walking around with that one then. Scrunchies to match your dogs. Obviously the paisley print in the dinosaur is comes in the bandanas as well. And then we've got these lanyards which have got a clip on the end, which obviously a lanyard you can use for anything. You can pop your keys on, you can pop your ID for work or school or college. But I personally use a lanyard for my dog whistle on the end. So if I use a dog whistle, which I don't always, but if I do need it, then it's there on a lanyard, easy to grab and go. But yeah, so that's the idea that I've come up with. What do you think of my products? I personally love a scrunchie. I've got one in today, but you can't see it very well. It is actually one of the ones that I made from a previous launch that I did. But yeah, so we've got, I'm rambling. I think it's because I'm nervous about showing you all. But we have sort of bandanas, lanyards, scrunchies, poo bag holders. They're the sort of 4 key products at the moment that I'm making, and they all come in their matching fabrics. So I've used the same fabrics so you can get matching everything for you and your dog. I am also working on some bows at the moment as well, both sort of sailor bows on a hair clip for yourself or your kids or anything like that. And then I'm working on some matching ones for dogs as well. So yeah, that's what's kept me busy and away from you guys, so I do apologise, but it's needed a lot of my attention and a lot of my time to get this amount of stock that I've got at the moment, and yeah, hopefully I can just keep building on it. And please do pop over to my Facebook page. As I said, I will pop it down in the description box below, so please do go take a look, like my page, share it, all of those things, just to support my page like you lovely people support my channel. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today. As I said, thank you very much for sticking around and subscribing and waiting for me to release a new video. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I'm sure you've had lots of lovely Vlogmas videos to catch up on from other YouTubers as well. I think I will come to you with a make 9 video of 9 things that I want to make this year coming. I don't think some of them will be sort of new to you, because I've mentioned them before, stuff that I wanted to make last year that I just haven't got round to yet, but hoping to get some new ideas as well. And in the next video I will also show you my all-in-one sort of ski jacket coat thing that I know I kept banging on about in December, but I have finished it. I finished it when I was feeling a little unwell, so I didn't film it because no one needed to see me looking like that. But yeah, it's the sort of coat, it's a bit like a onesie, but a coat, and it's navy blue and quilted, and I've worn it out on a few dog walks now, and let me tell you, it is the coziest, warmest thing that you will ever wear. It's brilliant. So yeah, stay tuned and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see my next video where I show you that. So thank you very much as always for watching. Again, apologies that I've been missing for so long from my channel, but I'm back now and will be uploading weekly, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.